Mirana's staying on the high ground, and she shoots an arrow out, and we'll connect on Roshan.
Look at the Mirana's items too. Wraithband, Clarity, Branch. So yeah, they're going for this Roshan right now, and it might actually end up working. It looks like MVP might have an idea of it if the Slardar goes for it, but they don't have their tide.
Yeah.
They don't have their tide.
Well, the Roche down to about 2/3 health already, and if they're going to try to do anything, if they have any suspicion of it,
they have no idea.
They don't know. They were expecting some kind of movement. At some point, this has to dawn on them. Like you said, whenever you look and you see a Nature's Prophet, you see a Mirana, and most notably that Venge in there, this has to be on your mind. And if they realize it now, it might even be too late.
Wow, look at this Venge set too. It's beautiful. I actually have never seen a Venge set like that one, actually, to be honest with you.
That is quite nice. I love her hair.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yep, we're talking about cosmetic hair. And now that it will be spotted out.
Spots it out, but it's too late.
Oh, magic missile, and he's in trouble. The arrow, nope, not there to follow, but the sprout certainly is. There's a little bit of laser and rocket action as they got a couple of levels, and well, just by the skin of his teeth in mid, though, looks like they might try to collapse after this. Tide should have Ravage, and he does. He'll use it to secure their escape. Caught 4 with it, so well played there. March is the one left behind, though, and there's Lance to leap ahead and secure another kill. Overgrowth was used. The rest of MVP has to run, but you can't run from DDZ. The man is on a tear and not done yet. Using March to maybe clean up Heen, but he will be able to. They're all hemmed in. There's going to be a Sprout that catches March, and now down goes the Death Ward. Lance eating a lot of damage from it. However, Hand of God gets their health back up. Lance engaged upon, has the Aegis popped off. It looks like the Prophet's going to drop as well. The rest of Arrow has to scatter for the moment. There's a Chin Creep hanging in, and here comes DDZ. He's teleporting into the Chin Creep. Going to come right in and try to do what he can, which is going to be clean up the remainder. And Shen actually got a sin back there. Well played on that. DDZ, though, just continuing to sit back by the side and just go to town. Rocket spam, one last auto attack, makes it a triple kill for the undoubted MVP of this series. Is back there under Nature's guys up at top. We're actually going to see the Prophet once again dying.
And I just don't really understand why the Prophet was there. His team was all focusing on
at the bottom tower. They're re-engaging. There's going to be an Overgrowth. Hand of God going to be used. Muzan still eating a lot of damage. Crushes there to help clean things up. DDZ in the meantime continues to do the work that he does. And he's going to have to go ahead and hustle away. Looks like QO knows where he is. And yep, manages to get the stun. Now the follow-up crush. Centaur's there.
Back. Is he going to get out? Is he going to live through the Maledict though? Yeah, he will. It's a low-level Maledict.
And they're not done. They're continuing to chase down Johnny. They end up losing the tree at the end of the fight. So it's going to be a 2-for-3 exchange. Oh! Didn't even see where that came from. But well shot. And there'll be a stun on the Johnny. Don't think it's going to be enough.
He's playing very, very aggressively. Trees on him, and they do use the Sprout. Wow. Oh, man. It does for him.
That's a lot of damage, though, QO. Pops the BKB, and he's going to end up killing the tree off for sure. Like you said, Cheese used. Oh, DDZ bought just enough time to suicide himself, and he is living on the edge. And now they're going to try to pursue out the Prophet. Prophet, though, with that haste rune, caught out and hit with the amplified damage. He's going to sprout himself in and try to TP away. Crush gets him through the trees, though. And the damage output, more than enough. Tides there. Kill secure. The tree and the Witch Doctor with the Venge there as well.
MVP going to engage on this? They are.
Oh, they are. Roche very low. Can they get it? Who's going to get it? That's going to be Mirana. Actually got the Aegis off of that. There's a great Overgrowth that has 3 locked down in one place, and QO's doing work. Lance going to be tossed in the air with the Yule Scepter. Here comes the Nature's Prophet, though, and Tinker's there as well. QO. He does manage to make it away. Kept alive. Lance still alive. Didn't drop the Aegis yet, but now QO hits the crush, but ends up dying behind the fight. He buys back as well. Chen was the other one to die in that engagement. Heen trying to
gotten one of them.
QO coming back in. He's going to engage onto the Prophet. We actually see another blow up on the Witch Doctor, but now here comes Death Prophet. DDZ trying to bring QO down. It does. Now he died back. He's down for 2 straight minutes. Can DDZ make it away? He got silenced, but he's able to blink. TPing away and home. He's safe. Now that Slardar is down to Hex, but at top we can see the Prophet. They don't have the damage to deal with him, and here comes DDZ. There's going to be a Hex onto the Tidehunter, but he comes back in trying to engage onto the Death Prophet. She's still so tanky, though. Johnny eating a bit of damage. It's going to be the Death Ward, so he should end up dying to this. Behind that, though, we see the Rax melting down in mid. And now a big combination that brings down the Witch Doctor. Rax down in mid, and MVP, who held on for so long. Looks like they're finally cracking under the pressure. Still 30 seconds until Slardar is there, and they manage to get another set of Rax. Ravage deployed, but is it too little too late? Mirana's going to be back up. They did manage to get a set of Rax there as well. They're going to come back in and look to blow up Heen, and they succeed. BKB on that. Mirana keeping her alive. DDZ not too shabby in the health department himself. Lance in the meantime just focus firing down those Rax. Should be able to bring them down by the time all is said and done, and they're just completely sold out on DDZ at the moment as he's going to lose them in the trees. One would think he actually got caught by a silence. They're continuing to pursue him, but in the meantime, top 2 Rax both ended up dropping. They had 1 Rax left. DDZ Maybe. Oh, wow.
Oh, buyback
from Chen, and he uses the Hand of God.
Oh,
DDZ is right there with him, has Lance to help him, and they're going to come up and finally just about catch him, but Lance is there. I didn't even see where the Tinker went to.
Trouble.
But yeah, I think the damage is done. Oh, wow! Manages to leap across the gap just past the Radiant side secret shop. I actually didn't even see where the Tinker got away to amidst all that chaos. I'm helping.
I'm not just dying.
Oh, DDZ.
Oh, wow. And Ryzen just getting blown up by that combo. And yeah, he did end up swapping in the Hex for the instead of the BKB there. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be Mega Creeps, and this looks like it might just be the end for MVP.
Last Exorcism, doesn't matter. Megas are out, Tide's bought his refresher, time for that death push, that one last chance. Maybe get a pick, push down mid, and genuinely hope for the best. There's a swap that's going to keep Lance alive. He's going to turn back around, but so tanky between these two heroes. Hell, not between these two heroes. How about that whole team? Bots being picked up everywhere, by the way, as everyone knows the situation. You're not...
2 bots somewhere on us.
There's
not
just
just
Cheese
one.
hanging out in the base, by the way.
Short range, so he has to run right next to something, but you know what? Why not?
Teeing off on the Muzone, and Shen unable to get the sim back. It's going to be an overgrowth that catches 2. That's Lance and Johnny Bo. Gem on the ground, but DDZ's there. There's going to be a Ravage to follow it. BKB was already used by Lance, though. And now here comes the Tide back in. DDZ doing good damage from top. Will blink down. Here comes Death Prophet. Refresh, and there's going to be another Ravage that catches them both. Do they have the vision? They do. There's a gush on the DDZ, and he's going to get Abyssal. Can they focus him down? No, not quite. Still alive for the moment because he's ethereal. The physical damage from Death Ward, not enough. Same with Exorcism. Physical damage from the Ghost, however, no! Barely able to make it away. Behind him, the fight continues to rage, but he's going to make it back alive. And now Lance punishing Forever, who chased so deep. QO is going to come in, hit the smash. Mirana in trouble. There's going to be a Hex from DDZ, who never went back to heal up. He's hanging around with next to no health. That's a 1,300 gold kill.
The base, though, the Mega Creeps are taking out the throne. There's nothing they can do. Furan went, he was just pushing this whole time. He got picked up by the Slardar buyout, but in the end, Mega Creeps are just too much, and GG comes out by MVP. Very well played by them. They did everything they could. Very good game by them. Arrow played a little bit goofy, but you know what? MVP gave it their all. They really did.
Absolutely. And what a game, man. And what I was actually going to say before that last fight broke out is in a lot of ways, obviously a win's better, but if you're going to lose, I think this actually helps them a lot because they went against the team that crushed everyone coming through.